Bertram, did you know that I used to be quite adept with a sword? Yes, I was what you might call the top of my class. So I thought it would be a jolly good idea for me to pass some of my skills on to you. Now, sadly, we don't have a sword here, Bertram, with which to practice, but I do have this. 'Tis a bread knife. And, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / Buck-totem Bertram. Say hello, Bertram.
Hello, Bertram.
And this is my review for Onimusha 2. What's the tagline again? Ah, yes. Samurai's Destiny. Yes.
So, what are we gonna do tonight, OCG?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertram. Take over the world. I mean, YouTube. Take over YouTube. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, released for the PlayStation 2 in 2002. A year I remember fondly as the year I fell down a flight of stairs and fell head first into Jessica Simpson's chest. So, what is Onimusha 2 and why should you care? Well, I'm so glad you asked, dear viewer. It is the sequel to Onimusha Warlords, and is once again a Resident Evil with swords, hack and slash video game. But this time we play as, someone whose name I sadly can't pronounce. But the gist is, he wants revenge against the villain from the first game, Nobunaga. Speaking of Nobunaga, he has about as much screen time in this game as Sharon Stone's vagina in the original Basic Instinct. At least it makes for a pretty great final boss fight. Nobunaga, I mean, not Sharon Stone's vagina. Now, if you have not played Onimusha Warlords, thankfully, there is an opening CG movie that both recaps the events of the first game and introduces us to the cast of this one. As I can't pronounce anyone's name, because they're all very non-British, I'll just tell you that we see the villain from the first game, a fat chap. No, actually, a very fat chap. A naked woman washing herself in a waterfall. Yes, I remember her vividly. And our character for this game, who is called, Mr. Something. Yes, so, Mr. Something's village is attacked, and we are thrust into the game. So, gameplay. This game uses tank controls, and I enjoy them about as much as I enjoy mingling with commoners.
But you hate mingling with commoners.
Precisely, Bertram. Tank controls, just like Justin Timberlake's music career, is something that belongs in the past. Lock it up with a convicted sex pest and throw away the key.
Are we talking about Justin Timberlake or tank controls?
Oh, either or. Now, like the original Onimusha, you are going to spend the majority of your time in this game solving puzzles, finding keys to open doors, and of course, cutting up anything that gets in your way. And that includes several intimidating boss fights, one of which looks remarkably like my wife.
Oh, because she's beautiful?
No, Bertram. Quite the opposite, in fact. But Onimusha 2 does add something new to the formula. You see, there are characters in the game that you can shower gifts upon, and in return, they will often turn up to assist you in combat. As I am a more mean-spirited kind of chap, I am more likely to shower them with shit than with gifts, so sad to say I didn't get much help from the other characters in this game. No matter. I much prefer doing things by myself anyway.
Oh, is that why you lock yourself in the bathroom for over an hour late at night?
Yes, that and, other reasons. So, what else can I tell you about the gameplay? Oh yes! Now we also get to play as a woman at certain points of the game.
Does this woman have a name?
Well, embarrassingly, I cannot remember it, but I can tell you her dress and cup size.
Oh, that's much less embarrassing.
Shut up, Bertram! Moving on. So, sound. Now, the music is fine, but the voice acting in this game is dreadful. Just awful. These people are not actors. No, I'd wager they are in fact Capcom employees who were held at knife point and forced to record the dialogue. Yes, that was quite a common practice in those days.
Oh, you're just being paranoid.
I am not being paranoid, Bertram. Someone wants to kill me.
We weren't even talking about that.
So you admit it. Someone is trying to kill me.
Oh, now you're being dramatic.
I am not dramatic. Take that back or I'm going to take my life. But not before I write up an 86-page suicide note.
What are you talking about?
Just you wait, Bertram. I am going to kill myself. I'm going now. I'm going so that I can kill myself. You hate me.
Oh, now you're exaggerating.
I am not exaggerating. I have a gargantuan penis.
Oh, I'm calling the doctor.
No, don't do that. Bertram. Bertram. Oh, shit. Pay no attention, dear viewer. So, in conclusion, Onimusha 2 is about as much fun to play as the original was. Though I'm not a fan of the trading with characters thing. But thankfully, that is thrown out of the window for the next game in the series. Now, while I've got you here towards the end of the video, dear viewer, if you want a more in-depth analysis on this game or Onimusha Warlords, then I suggest you check out Avalanche Reviews. Yes, just you make sure to tell him that I sent you. Oh, and that he owes me money. Lots of money.
Wow! I never thought I'd live to see the day you recommend another YouTuber.
Well, I never thought you'd live to see this day either, Bertram. Therefore, I am going to give Onimusha 2 an 8 out of 10. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My review for Onimusha 2. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, bell button thingy. Feel free to share the video with everyone you know. But remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Say goodbye, Bertram.
Goodbye, Bertram.
Now the... Oh, you! That was the woman's name. Yes, I knew I'd remember it eventually. Ha! Are you still here? Go away! I'm sure you've got something better to do with your time. No, seriously. Piss off. Be gone. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. What in the hell is wrong with you? Go away. Vacate this space. Hit the cross at the top of the screen. The video is done. It's over. It's finito. It's caputo.